Hey, everybody. A lot of you have been requesting my assistance or my presence, so I'm here. What's going on? It's been a very, very exciting, blessed Monday, which is very unusual because I hate Mondays. I hate Thursdays. I love Wednesdays and Fridays. I don't even like the weekends because they are too long. I don't care if there's a holiday or anything involved. I hate them. But anyway, hope everybody's doing very well tonight. So let's get this party on the road, or show on the road, however way it goes. And I've got some couple of stories and great news stuff for us, if anybody's interested. And while everybody's here, give me a few minutes. I'm checking YouTube for a minute. So where's everyone at? Yeah, folks, I'm just setting up my subscribers only stuff real fast here.
Hello, dear.
Hello, dear.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm still here.
I don't know who that person is that's in there
Who's
at all. I've never seen that name.
Don't even know what that could be swear words for all I know. Oh no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I know. I think it's a troll. I didn't kick it. If you when there's go to the channel and see how many subscribers they have, and I bet you they've not got any. If they have,
So, Jerry, let me ask you something.
yeah.
Somebody wants to come up here.
Why are you asking me? It's your channel.
I know, but
What do you mean? Is there anybody on YouTube I don't get along with?
hey, Sammy.
Hey, Sammy.
You don't
How
like
you
me to
doing,
come up?
Sammy?
No, not
Sammy,
me.
what?
I'm good.
No, I don't know why he's
Everything's
asking
cool.
me. It's his channel.
Oh, there's Sean Moore. Here we go. Everybody's coming up.
All right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
How you
Jer-
doing, Sammy?
yeah, Jerry Boy was in there when everybody was asking for Mrs. Doubtfire. Jerry, as soon as I saw that, I sent Josh a
Wait,
message
what?
that they were
Why
wanting him.
Sammy disappeared?
I don't know. She's hard to get along with.
No,
But
not
no, I
usually.
sent
No, Sammy's good. Come on, she's good. She did.
Josh. Jerry was in that live stream when people were asking for Mrs. Doubtfire. I knew it was you, and I was
Yeah,
like, I sent Josh a message immediately, Jerry, to get him to come up.
yeah, yeah. Lizelle, it was fantastic. You should.
Oh yeah,
Well, you know, if you're busy, you're busy.
I was terribly.
yeah. But there's a lot of people that know you. Well, they may not know who you are, but that you're known for your Mrs. Doubtfire because you're
Yeah,
the only one that does it.
I knew who you were when they were asking for Mrs. Doubtfire. I said, "Oh, Josh."
Yeah, I didn't give out his name. I said I'm getting Mrs. Doubtfire, but I guess Josh was busy at the time.
I miss Sammy. Sammy, come back up. Come on.
Yeah, Sammy, it's fine. Come on back.
Yeah, quit being stuck up.
Oh my God. Don't start arguments. Come on.
She likes my sense of humor.
Sammy,
Mike G,
come back up.
Mike G, you want to come up?
Please come back up, Sammy.
Oh, Mike G is in here.
Yeah.
Mike G, I was hoping you knew that was a joke because you were in a live stream long ago with Kyle Klepper, and you heard him karaoke too. That's why I said that. Oh, I mean, I should feel ashamed of myself. I shouldn't be laughing at that. But come on, goddamn! Anybody else were to hear him karaoke would have a hard time too.
Hey, Sammy, come back up. Come on, Mike G's vlogs. How you doing, Mike G?
Somebody hit the lotto machine or something like that. All them dinging.
No, that's the fourth time today, and nothing's happening.
Oh wow!
It's Messenger, but nothing's here. No errors, nothing.
It's a bit like sex. Sometimes nothing happens.
Yeah, Robert's having an issue with his too.
What, sex?
Yeah.
No, with his messenger.
Oh, sorry.
He was doing a lot of crazy crap.
Yes, but I got blamed that I was nothing fun of handicapped people. Making fun of handicapped people. When did this happen?
Well, it's not making fun of handicapped people.
What's he talking about? Who's making fun of handicapped people? I just hate.
Yeah, Mike, whoever said that is wrong. I'm the one that said it to you, and you knew what the joke was.
I was making fun of handicapped people. Come on, man. Oh, no, don't be making. Hey, listen, people say that you're in the wheelchair, Jerry.
Yeah.
You're handicapped. I say, no, I'm in the wheelchair. I'm not handicapped.
Jerry boy.
I wasn't born that way.
I remember it well when Kyle Klepper left the chat after left the stream when he karaoke. This was months ago. We're talking 3 or 4 months ago or more. And Mike G and I were up there, and after he got done and he left, Mike G goes, "Can I buy a vowel?" That was hilarious. I died. I remembered it really well. It was hilarious.
Oh my God. Giggity, giggity. So how's your day? I was going to ask, how's your day been, Sean, my friend? You playing that World of Warcraft?
No, I was until I got out of there. Now I'm playing the remaining time I have. I rented it for 24 hours on YT, Jurassic Park Domination.
Oh, yeah. Is it any good, the game?
Yeah, I told Sammy, if you want to visit Jurassic Park, go fly over to Corone. When you look out the window, you'd be like, it does. It looks like Jurassic Park.
Why is Sammy not talking to me? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? I don't want to be involved in people's arguments. That's all I was saying. Jesus.
Okay.
Is there
So,
anything wrong with saying that, Josh? I don't want to get involved in someone else's arguments. Is there something wrong with that?
no.
I mean, am I supposed to not talk to J Mike and whoever just because they're having an argument? I'm sorry, Sammy, I'm not having a go at you. I'm just saying, I mean, it doesn't concern me. This is between you and thee.
Yeah, I mean, you could be friends with Jerry Boy, but Jerry Boy can be friends with both of you at the same time, you know?
Exactly. I mean, I don't want to fall out with people.
I can.
He's on his what do you call that application. That
Well,
guy.
everybody loves Sammy. I told her that. Everybody likes Sammy. She's got a great
I
personality.
hate Sammy.
Yeah, when I was looking,
Sorry.
there was a
Go ahead.
when I was looking up this movie.
Hey, Mike G.
What's up?
Well, Mike G, how you doing?
I'm good.
So what were you saying, Sean? Go ahead.
What you said. I was looking last night. I was wanting to see this movie, so I was looking it up, and not only did the movie, places you can go see the movie, they brought up other parodies of the damn movie, and I'm like, man, they got like 5 parts of this porno called Jurassic Tit. It's old women, and I'm like, man, they got everything on the internet, don't they? I want to see Jurassic Park, but it was called Jurassic Tits. I was like, you gotta be kidding me! I died laughing. I mean, like,
oh yeah. How you
people
doing,
are really.
Mike G?
That's why I don't have
doing?
my camera on because I'm not wearing those shirts. So I don't want to dress like
Oh
tits.
my God! Really?
Yeah.
How did your camping thing the weekend go?
It was awesome. It was fun.
Oh, awesome, as someone
Drank.
once said.
Yeah, drank a little bit, and it's kind of like a family get together thing. So it was awesome.
Hello, Robert Simmons. How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Sammy, come back up, please. I don't want to argue with anyone. I'm not even involved in this.
No, it was me. I came up here is why she left.
Why?
Yeah, Sean.
Come back
Sean, remember
up,
we were in
please.
that live stream, and I said Kyle looks like Ellie's a little bit, right?
Yes, I remember that,
Yeah,
and I thought it was too for a while there.
Yeah, it looked like I said, well, what is this? Ellie's younger brother? What's happening here, right? Because
But I can't even. He's got such thick glasses. I can't even see his eyeballs.
yeah.
Are you doing a live, Mike G?
No, it was somebody else's live. I don't know if it was.
No, are you doing a live?
Yeah, there's Kyle. Yeah, during a live, there's Kyle there. Hey, Kyle, how you doing?
No, you're doing a live tonight.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jerry boy. I still got the campfire smoke in my ear. Yeah. Yeah, no. So Kyle was singing and whatever, and and then I got blamed after that. I was making fun of handicapped people. I was like, who said he was?
Nice.
Who said anybody? Nobody said the guy was
handicapped.
Nobody said that.
That's terrible.
Yeah, nobody was picking on anybody.
No.
Actually, I'm ashamed. Why would you make fun of handicapped people?
No,
come on, brother.
That's the thing. I'm not going to mention the guy's name here, but he doesn't like me and stuff like that. So he just
I'm only joking. Yeah, I mean, I'm only joking about saying why do you make fun of. I know you don't. You're the good person, Mike G. I swear by Mike G, and I will swear by Mike G.
What it is. What it is. Anybody goes up on anybody's thing, and they sing, and of course nobody's a perfect singer, but if they're just humming and hawing,
singer.
Yeah, that's it. No, I like Kyle. Kyle's a cool guy. I like that he goes around different live streams and stuff.
Fun of anyone, But I don't want to fall out with people. Please, Sammy, don't fall out with me. As just
I love you, Sammy. Don't worry.
We all love you, Sammy. Please, please.
I would turn my
Well,
camera on for you, Sammy, but I'm not wearing a shirt. I don't want you screaming, "Oh, gulai! Oh my god!"
Oh yeah,
yeah.
she wants to
Oh
see
my
that.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, she digs that.
Oh,
She probably say I
Jesus.
have bigger tits than her sister.
Oh my God.
I,
What's going on with you, Josh? What's happening?
He's on his Bitcoin application. He's trying to get some money
What
on
is?
his trip.
his phone exploded there a minute ago.
Yeah. What are you doing there, sitting playing on your phone? Are you Darren Dobson light or what are you?
Yes.
If I was Darren Dobson, I would be trading Bitcoin, not listening to people sing and having a good time, is what he does. Then he like says, "Excellent! Oh, that's just funny, great,
Oh
I don't
my
yay!
know.
Wasn't paying
God.
attention, but excellent."
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
You
you got to
know,
right.
understand,
I mean,
Darren's got a lot of girlfriends. He's got a lot of
yeah.
girlfriends. That's it.
Yeah, but Sean, but he's gonna get in trouble with that. There's a lot of girls are starting to hate on him about that. So
Is
Yeah,
it?
but
I didn't know
he's just
that.
a friendly guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but
sometimes you can be too
he's being
friendly.
overly friendly, Sean. That's what I'm hearing with some of the girls out there. So
Getting phone numbers
Well,
and
if he's asking for nudie
stuff
pics,
like
I
that.
don't have no idea.
no,
I never said that. Or did
no.
I? Oh, wait
I've never asked anybody, but I've
I
gotten.
don't
Yeah,
know
but
if he is.
there,
I'm just
that's
saying, I don't know.
if Sammy wants to comment on this or if there's any Filipinas in the thing, the Filipinas, man, they talk. It's like wildfire. If something's going on, if one guy's talking to a girl and he's talking to another girl, they'll find out, man. They'll find out.
Oh
They'll
my
Yeah,
hunt you
God.
but
down.
that's a
You're going
cultural
to suffer.
difference.
You're going to
Yeah,
suffer.
but and Darren doesn't know that. Darren doesn't know that. And then as soon as you start talking to too many girls, then
Yeah.
then it all gets
Yeah.
into the system. So.
It's
Well,
all going to go down like a Titanic.
in
Yeah.
our culture, you could be friends with many females. It doesn't mean that you're dating. However, if you're
Oh,
talking to a Panay on a personal basis, you know, they think that you're in a relationship, and I'm like, shouldn't the other party know that the game's going on? Because I wouldn't know I was in a relationship
yeah,
with a Panay just from
yeah, but
just chatting with her.
I've seen actual text message because Filipinas are very smart, man. They'll keep all the messages from you. They'll keep all. Some of them will video record you talking
Oh
to
yeah.
them.
Oh, what?
You know.
Well, Alona
Oh,
Tapas thinks that me and
what?
Darren are
The
playboys, and I'm like,
video
I'm
Yeah.
not a
record
playboy.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
Oh,
I'm
So
not a
that
playboy.
ATM.
so I'm just saying that there's I was gonna talk to Darren on the backside, but there's girls that are getting pissed off.
Oh my God.
You know.
Well, if they feel like they need to compete, I mean, they're not going to get anywhere hating on Darren. He's
Well,
just
no, they're
trying to
not.
making
No, they're not.
friends.
They're not competing. But if you're saying you're dating multiple people, then that's wrong too, right? So.
I don't think
He's
he's
dating
dating
multiple
anybody
people.
actually.
I don't think he's dating multiple people. I wish I was dating multiple
Oh.
people.
He told me he was going to wait till he got over there before he made it that jump, made that leap.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean
Well,
cheating
I
and
know
who
a
you
one.
with?
I know a couple big juicy stories, but I'm not gonna. But I'm just saying he needs to.
Oh,
In
this
this
is going
community,
to
you
all
have to watch
stop,
what you're
man.
doing.
This community is toxic. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Be
No, I'm just
real.
saying.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
I don't
YouTube
know.
talks, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's like just like
And then
Sammy, right? Sammy was,
Sean sitting there saying,
I think she was
I won't
accused
be
once or twice
involved in
that she
all
was
this,
dating
man.
multiple guys or something. So.
Well, Sammy's accused all kinds of shit. He has the
Oh
record.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All of us have. All of us have, right? So,
No, I haven't. I'm squeaky clean.
yeah. No, you're not, Jerry Boy. I have you
Yes, I
recorded
am.
singing. You're not squeaky clean.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
You can't go around saying you don't sing on people's live streams anymore. I got a recording.
No, but I mean, yeah.
You got to do the drinking songs over there from the pubs.
Mm.
Oh,
Scottish drinking songs.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm in the wheelchair. How am I going to get any pubs being in the wheelchair? Come on. I need to get
Yeah,
people
but
to take me down there.
I know it's similar to the Irish because they do it too.
Well, I'm thinking
Yeah,
this week I'm gonna take Jerry Boy's song that he sang. It's like a about little over 3 minute clip, and make it into a short. And post it on my live.
Hey, no
Post it on my
problem.
thing.
I don't have a problem with that.
Uh,
And incidentally, Mike Mike, why was I going to say that? Mike G's is on the channel I sung on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What live stream were we in earlier there when a couple people in the chat singing? They can't believe that the girls come up on my panel, blah blah blah, like this and like that.
Lizelle?
Yeah, Roselle, yeah, Roselle, yeah.
Lizelle, I can't remember the second name because I'm scared to pronounce it in case I
No,
get
it
it
wasn't.
wrong.
It wasn't. Where else? No. Oh, in Brett's live stream.
Yeah, but everybody missed the big joke I put in there. It blew right by Lizelle and everybody else. I think Jerry Boy, you were the only one that was up on the panel, but all of you were in the chat. What I said to her when they were talking about musical instruments.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that went right by her. And she goes, "Oh, I would really love to see that." And I'm like, "Oh my God, she just didn't." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna say nothing because she probably won't talk to me anymore." But I couldn't resist. I had to say that because it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Y'all remember what I put?
No, I didn't. I was actually eating pizza and trying not to fall
I can't
asleep.
remember.
I was tired. So.
Yeah, somebody else in the chat asked her if she knew how to play a musical instrument.
Oh yeah.
And then I said, "Oh, Lizelle, you need to see me play my upright organ." And she said, "Oh, I really love to see that," and everything else, getting excited. And I'm like, "Oh man." She knew what I meant by that. She would never talk to me again. But I couldn't resist. It was hilarious.
No, she's a sweet girl though.
Hey Robert, get Sammy to come back up. Yeah. I don't want to fall
Yeah,
out with people.
Tell Sammy to come up. Tell her I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. Mike G is here. I'm here. Josh is here. Sean's here. Oh my God. Why do people follow each other? I don't understand it. I mean, come on. Let's get along, little doggy.
Well, I know I was in Brett's live stream. Well, not in it. Yeah, I was I was on his panel there just before I went over to Lisa's there and just saying hi and stuff. People, Mike, the only reason he gets Filipinos is because they think he protects them. Well, yeah.
Oh no, you know how to talk to them.
It's just I don't let trolls come in the channel saying, "Oh, look at her big tits. Oh, look at this, look at that." You know.
Well, you know how to talk to ladies.
Somebody actually, who went Lizelle's channel? Did Sammy type it?
No, that was in Brett's live.
All right. I wasn't. I was. Can't be in everybody's stream at once.
Yeah, but Sean, these are guys were over on. You remember JLB, right?
Vaguely. I was only in his live stream once, and then that's when everybody had that falling out, and I didn't know what the hell was going on.
That's where you met Dez, right? So.
Not initially, no. I didn't meet Dez there. I met Dez and Mike Journey. I'm a friend of his. MYK is how he spells it. He lives in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Me and him grew up in the same neighborhood in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
We didn't know each other, but we grew up in the same neighborhood. We talked, and Dez showed up about a year of 2 years ago, or when I first started coming on YT about a year and a half ago. I was in the chat talking about something, and then she came in the chat and said, "Can I drop my link?" And I'm like, she said hello to me, and I'm like, "Who's this?" And I clicked on the link and went to her channel, and then the rest was history.
Yeah. No, these guys claim that they know me so well and they have so much dirt on me. I'm like, what do you have on me? I've told everything. I've been to the Philippines 5 times. I've been there and, pretty much whored around for a month and whatever, dated.
Well, some said I was full of shit that I never got laid over in the Philippines. I said, Do you think I would humiliate myself like that to admit that? No, I admit it because I'm telling the truth.
Well, yeah.
I'd lose my dude status against my friends. Well, I bragged about it. I'm like, yeah, I was the man and the cheap bastard at the same time when I took her to McDonald's. I came real close to scoring, but didn't happen.
Yeah, but
What is it with
It's-
people?
I'm not
Come
forceful.
on.
it's
Some
not,
of these guys are
it's not very
forceful.
hard.
I'm not.
It's not very hard to get laid in the Philippines. It doesn't matter who you are. You can have no money in your pocket and you be a nice guy and you get laid. If you could have lots of money in your pocket and you get laid, doesn't matter. Over there, it doesn't matter. Like all these people talking this, talking that. They're talking out of their a-holes because
Yeah, but
they're
if you
not
want
making
3
sense.
chicks at the same time, you have to borrow it from Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but you can get 2 chicks over there at the same time, and you don't have to. You can just simply wine and dine them like you do a date here. You go out for dinner and hang out and blah blah blah. Next thing you know, you're having fun back in your room. So it doesn't matter.
Well, it happened to me
It
twice
is
when
what
they
it
ran
is
away
over
from.
there. Yeah,
It happened to me
what it is over there.
twice when they ran away from me. The only 2 sort of relationships in person that I had when I was over there, and they ran away from me. It's the same result. I'm like, well, fuck, man. Everyone I get involved with, they're going to do the same thing. And I'll tell you what, I didn't do anything because I learned differently. With certain panays, it's in public, yes, but it's still sort of secluded. Some of them will do certain things that would surprise you.
That's right. And some of them will, instead of you asking, hey, you want to come back to my room, they'll say, hey, are we going back to your room after?
Yeah, they'll have their bag
literally
in their
saying
hand
that.
already.
They're literally saying that. I mean, come on, let's go out and have a few more beers. No, it's okay. Let's go back to your room. Oh, all right. Okay.
Hurry
Yeah,
up, finish your drink. Let's get back
I
to
like
your
the
room.
assertive women.
Do it like they do in the Discovery
Yeah,
Channel.
Yeah,
No, I'm tired.
charisma.
I don't want another beer. Let's go back to your room. Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
Charisma got off of work. She was wearing her the black bikini I bought her was outstanding, and a see-through white shirt and a bag in her hand. And that's when Barry told me, whenever a girl's got a bag in her hand coming into your room, she's staying with you tonight. And I'm like, oh
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I was watching a movie, and we were sitting down and watching a movie. One thing led to another. Boom. And it was happening. I was in like Flynn, and then all of a sudden she felt something, looked down, and then grabbed her bag and left. And I'm like, what the fuck now? And here comes her aunt wanting to kill my ass. I'm like, I didn't do nothing.
Well, I met this one girl on a date, and we were literally having dinner, and she was looking for something in her purse. She had a pretty big purse, I guess, but she pulled out her toothbrush, she pulled out a pair of panties, and whatever, trying to find what she was looking for. I'm like, oh, you always carry that stuff in the bag? She goes, no, but I thought I wasn't going home, so I thought I'd bring, extra.
As long as they
Ready to
don't,
go.
as long as,
No.
as long as they don't smoke after sex, I'll be all right.
Smoke after
If you
sex?
smoke
No.
after sex, then your rubber's very,
Yeah.
Yeah, because she might choke and want more. Diggity.
I've never checked. But I got a question. People who don't smoke, what do you do after having sex? Eat jelly beans?
No, ice cream.
No.
2 scoops of vanilla.
Yeah.
I'm curious about that. The people who don't smoke.
I usually take a little break and then have more sex.
Drink,
but I don't know about
drink
you guys.
lager.
I figured somebody's got to do something. People who smoke, we have a cigarette. People who don't smoke, what do they do? Eat jelly beans? What do they do?
No.
Well, the men go to the restroom and shoot one off.
Lager.
Yeah. You go to the restroom, then you come back to bed, and then you hang out there for a little bit, then you go round 2, I guess. I don't know.
Round 2. I've had my can of 10-inch lager. Let's go for round 2.
But that's the same thing, right, Sean? Like I even talked to
Hey, Marianne,
it's weird
how you
with my
doing, my
sisters. They're
girl?
like, people that have a smoke after sex is like,
How are
it's like
you?
having a smoke after a meal. They're satisfied. They're full, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm doing good.
So that's what my sister told me. It's like a satisfaction, right? But I don't know.
Let's do it like they do in the Discovery Channel.
I wish Sammy was here. We could ask her that question. What is she doing?
Sammy, don't you just really want to get arguments?
Because I wouldn't do that. I would kick him right in the balls.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be the bad ones here with Sammy's books. It's gonna be, oh my god, that Jenny by TV, that Sean Moore, that Mike G, the sons
No,
of
I
bitches.
I think Sammy should start doing more live streams again. I miss her live streams. At least there you can go up and be whoever you want. So
I think she's having
Listen,
laptop issues and her V8 stopped working.
oh, okay.
It broke once before and she had fixed it.
She's already live.
She's live right
are
now.
we getting bad mouth? Have you been called all
Oh.
the bad sons of bitches?
See, she said
Painting.
she said screw you, Josh. I'm gonna go do my own live.
Yeah, screw you, Josh. Never mind you. You don't matter.
Yeah. Is she doing a live or is that just a premiere?
It's
Oh,
a live.
cleaning,
She just
cleaning
came on.
live stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's painting.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a live in about an hour. So
On an hour, Mike is doing a live. They
Well,
told it. Yeah.
the girls were bugging me every day when I was camping. Like, do a live out there. Do a live. No, there's no good signal. I can't do a live out here.
Hey, climb
I'm in
a
a
tree. Do it from
Yeah.
the top of a tree.
I'm in a valley with a bunch of squirrels. How the hell am I gonna do a live? You know?
Stab. Never mind the squirrels. Do it from top of a tree.
Do a live stream with a squirrel. Shit, my nuts.
Once you get past Edmonton and Alberta, there's not much up there.
No,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, you guys in the U.S., man, you have it made. You have friggin' cell tower every friggin' mile. Here, it's
Yeah.
Not everywhere. I was at a Love's truck stop 4 miles away and was getting shit signals, so I packed up and off-duty drove 4 miles to the Johnson's Corner Petro here, and I got 5G now. I got all my bars lit. I should have came here in the first
looking
place.
good. Yes, looking good. Definitely a better signal.
But the thing is, we pay so much up here for our cell coverage, and we got shitty
Yeah.
friggin' servers. So,
You just want to take your money
and I'm not gonna go
Whatever.
and buy a friggin' Wi-Fi booster or whatever.
yeah. Isn't on the American network, Verizon, is that not supposed to be the best network?
What Verizon, T-Mobile, what a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That's the thing up here. We only have so many providers too, right? So whenever you monopolize the system, then you don't have no control.
We have no control. They just buffer everything. Throttle.
Yeah.
Throttle.
So what's happening with you, Josh?
Unlimited. Josh is chewing gum.
We went out to eat and then came back and had to pay some bills.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're still feeding Dracula with your plasma or what?
Well, that's why we have the lab. Yeah, I'm still doing that. I get poked once a week. But
You what?
Well, geez, you're doing better than me. I haven't got poked in over 2 years. So
Jesus.
I mean, the last time I got poked, I was in jail.
I got
But
worse
I
than
don't
that.
want to talk about that.
no, I wasn't 2 years. No, it hasn't been 2 years. Sure felt like
It was 6 years for me. The last time I fooled around, I created my youngest daughter, Cheyenne,
Oh,
6
wow.
years ago.
Well,
That's the kind of luck I have. I do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're having a kid. And I'm like, shit.
That's it. That's why he hasn't done it no more in 6 years. Damn it.
yeah, I thought this and no one else because I just lost that count.
Yeah. No, I don't have to worry about that.
So what's the name of your stream tonight?
So
Mike
I
G?
went
Mike
to
G.
a slot house. No, I'm saying like a gambling place.
A slot house. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, slot
Okay.
house. I know what Sean's thinking. Wait, what?
W.
I thought it meant slaughterhouse.
I don't know if I would survive one of those. We're gonna kill cows.
Oh, you won't.
What?
They smell. It smells awful. I don't like going to them.
Yeah.
So we this is gonna be amazing. So I was playing some of the games they had.
I'll be right back.
Sean said, I ain't listening to this.
So I was playing some of the games, and I went to one game that was it took a little while to start winning.
Mhm.
And come to find out, I was down to 60 cents, and I hit a bonus.
Oh wow!
You hit a bonus. Oh, bonus. Sorry.
Trying to be serious for a minute.
Look at Jerry Boy on fire.
He's catching it all.
Sorry.
And it's a fire link game where you have to kind of like have 4 or more fireballs to win those amounts. And at 60 cents left of my play, I hit 6 of those fireballs, not 4. And each of them had a different amount, like $50. I hit a mini for 90 and so on and so forth. And you win all the amounts on the fireballs.
Right.
And come to find out, I walked away with $200, meaning I pulled out 60 to play on, but I won 200. And it's best to walk away. So
Yeah.
Mike says, what?
Last time I had fireballs, I had to go to the doctor.
That's hemorrhoids, sir. Hemorrhoids. Work with me.
No, balls.
Balls. Sean says, yep, me too.
Oh.
How can Sean say we'd be back in a second? He's in a truck. Where can he go?
I don't know.
Open the door and take a whiz or what?
So, Mike, how was your camping excursion?
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, no, didn't get no rain. It was like 90 above for like 3 days. 95 above. So it was pretty good.
It's supposed to have been really warm.
Yeah. My fridge in my RV was kind of with that heat. It it goes by ambient temperature too, and I also got like a little bar fridge that I plug in, so keep all the drinks, and so you're not opening and closing the other fridge in the RV, right? So yeah, but it was good. It was awesome. Probably gonna go in a couple more weeks. Go for another 3
Yeah,
days.
I was in a few streams. And you know Ellie, you know Ellie.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And I'm thinking, I mean, every time he goes in someone's stream, it's like 10. He drops his like about 12 times. I'm like, why?
Wow,
Yeah,
you're
Sean.
lucky. Sometimes I see 20 or 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta go inside to choke and puke, guys. I'll be right back.
You're gonna puke. Oh, you're gonna choke me. Okay.
I wonder which way Sean. I wonder which way Sean Moore wipes, front to back or back to front.
Back to front.
Are you sure? Maybe go sideways.
Well, maybe I don't use anything at all.
Hey,
Oh.
oh,
Let the
That's
boxers
gonna-
take care of it.
that's sure gonna attract the ladies.
Oh yeah, man! Got all them skid marks in my Scooby Doo boxer shorts. Hell yeah!
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Especially the Iron Fist ones. They like that one.
That's probably why you,
Sorry?
that's probably why you haven't been laid in 6 years.
Eh,
Just saying.
some chicks will dig it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Literally dig it out.
So,
Yeah.
I'll stay up a little bit, I guess.
30 or 40 minutes.
Hi, Marianne.
Marianne tired.
Everybody's saying hey to you.
Sweet.
Hey, everybody.
It's almost past your,
Everybody
it's almost past your
move
bedtime, Marion. What are you up
body.
doing so late?
It's everybody. Sorry.
Are you gonna give Josh some nice lovin's tonight?
Lovins? With an
Ooh.
S. He added an S to that one. He took his time. He says, I wrote this down. The next question is, are you going to bend over?
No. I would never ask your wife that. Come on.
Oh, my God, Josh.
I would ask you that, Josh. I wouldn't ask your wife that.
If I bend over,
Yeah.
Oh, God
we
damn
try
it.
not to, but it happens.
Oh, well. I usually bend over when I fart. Ooh, yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yep. So what have you been up to,
Yeah,
Mr. Jerry boy?
I've just been chilling like a mother villain.
Chilling like a villain?
You thought I was going to swear there, didn't you, Josh?
Always, dear.
You never swear, Jerry boy.
I try to be nice on everybody's channel and the way that it is. Like I would think they do in my channel when they're on it. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, what was that said in your channel? It said something about the BITCH, and
The
you can't
Rangers
say, yeah.
They have to behave now. Savannah's here. Have to behave.
Savannah, we love you, Savannah. Come on up, Savannah. Savannah Blue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Savannah,
do you
come
know
up.
that tune? Erasure. Hey, Savannah Blue.
Yeah, did you see that, Jerry boy? I went over 1K and YouTube took it away from me. Damn it.
Damn it. I've been trying to help too.
Yeah, sure.
Man, why would they do stuff like that, man? It's crazy. Yeah, it's
Oh, I knew.
probably fake accounts though.
Yeah.
Has to
Because
be proper accounts.
yeah, a couple days ago, before I went over 1K, somebody, oh, I'm gonna give you a bunch of bananas, right? So,
Yeah,
does
well,
those stick or whatever, so.
I just think it's ridiculous. Why use your real accounts? Why do they always use fake accounts? The fake accounts don't
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah. Oh,
I've been stuck at like 1,400 something or other subscribers.
Savannah just got out of the shower.
Yeah.
I've been stuck at
Savannah.
1,400 subscribers since like, I don't know, end of May.
Oh, really?
Yes. And it hasn't moved any. So
You're like you're just
I've got
working,
I've got 1,417 right now. I mean,
and
it
it
just
stays there. It doesn't move.
right. And I want to try to make it to 1,500 if I can, but
Right.
it's been very, very slow. It's like climbing a ladder when you're a senior. I mean, you just can't reach. I mean, it's just kind of like it won't get to the point where I want it to, and I'm trying to work on it. And
Oh, that's like people tell me too. Like, some live streams. Oh, you pay $20 or you pay $50, and they boost your channel and stuff.
Oh,
I'm not doing that. I'm not
let's
doing
get on
that.
to that. Please, let's get on to that. I've had a few people I've actually gave them money, and I know I shouldn't have, but I thought it was going to work, but it didn't, and I'm thinking, no more. It's finito. It's a finish. Hey, Savannah.
Hey,
But yeah, there's a lot of people out there that do that.
It's been hot. I needed a shower. We've been messing with the car today.
Well, we're happy that you came up here nice and clean for us. So.
I ain't gonna be long because
the
heat pretty much whooped my tail in.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the heat pretty much took a toll on us messing with the car today. But I got some to show y'all. I made this. Well, I made these.
Nice.
Hold on.
She's fixing her automobile there, Josh. Oh wow.
Oh,
Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatchers. Nice.
Wow. Oh. Good thing Sean's not up here. Will blow a load. Oh my god.
Then I have this one right here.
Oh wow. And Josh, you said Savannah's not talented. What the heck?
I mean, I didn't say that.
I've been to her house, but I've seen her do it. I mean, she does make those at all for whoever wants
the purple one.
You hear that, Jerry boy? He's seen her do it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but the
purple.
thing is, if I was to have a dream catcher, it would be all filthy dreams, you know? I
Yeah.
think it'd do me any good.
Do you sell them, Savannah, or you just make them?
Yes, I've been selling them for 2 years. Been making them for 2 years. This
All
is
right.
going on my third year.
Wow.
But do you actually have a site that you sell them on? A site?
Yeah, no Facebook page.
This batch,
Or do you do it on Facebook?
this 4 that I just made, my purple one got a hit today off of Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, Facebook.
But I
Oh,
possibly
cool.
have a potential buyer through someone I know that may want these.
Wow.
Good.
Will
Yes.
you ship them anywhere or what?
I can ship. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
but no, you got to cover the cost, though. You know.
Oh, of course.
It does come with a cost, yes. But
of course,
now,
yeah.
if it's something light like those, it ain't gonna cost much.
No, you're paying probably the size of the box or whatever. There's no weight, but the
Like
diameter of the box.
my 2 laddered effect with the seashells and the feathers, the pink feathers. What I'm wanting for that is $30.
Oh wow.
That's good. That's good.
My single 3D without the dream catcher on the bottom, I want 15 because it is a 3D. The one with the dream catcher on the bottom, I at least 25.
That's good.
My purple,
That's
15.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
so do you have a site? Is it in Facebook? You have a site?
do I have a what?
A site for selling the dream catchers?
Oh,
A website.
I do on
website, yeah.
Facebook. On Facebook, I do. It's called Savannah's One Stop Shop on Facebook. And
Yeah.
there you will see everything I have made. I post everything.
I think you sent me a link to that actually.
I
Yeah,
think
you
I
should,
did send you an invite. I believe I did.
Yeah,
you
you
should
did.
you should do a thing on Amazon or something.
Someone mentioned about that to me too. Someone
Yeah,
mentioned about
Len
Etsy,
said that. That's a
and
good idea.
Etsy's is having real bad problems. To where my mother is also a crafter. She hands makes Afghan, crocheted Afghans. My mother's talented too, and someone told her
Yeah,
about
but Amazon
Etsy.
will take their cut too, right? So
Yeah, they're also gonna want their pretty little penny too.
yeah.
I mean, that's any site, but Facebook don't want to stick their hand in a cookie jar,
No.
so to speak. But I will check into that. Yeah, someone else told me about it, but I wasn't really quite sure. But yeah, I'll check into it. But I plan on making some more dream catchers that I have sitting here in the house that I need to get done and get done with them. So I have another 3D, which is a huge 3D about to come up. It's a sunflower dream catcher 3D. So yeah. And then I have some other little ones I'm going to be doing.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, everybody needs a hobby, right? And if you can make a couple dollars, why not? So
Savannah, dear,
Yes.
whose hand was where?
What?
Huh?
Whose cookie jar the hand was in?
It ain't my cookie jar.
Ooh.
My cookie jar.
Are you sure it wasn't Eddie's cookie jar? You might be
I believe
referring to.
so, dear. I don't remember. I remember I was there looking at him and I says, "Oh, dear, you need to get a haircut." He says, "I don't care. I guess we can do that." I says, "Oh, that's great, dear. Let's do that." Oh, bzzz, all the way. Jerry Boy was there. He saw. He's like, "Don't cut him bald, dear. Don't do it." So.
Well, speaking of the devil.
Hello, handsome dear. What's with the peace signs? What are you, black? There you go, dear. Thank you. Cross that A.
Hard.
Oh, I could see, dear. Now just whip out the boo.
Hard.
Look, they got some. You got those some of those sex lights on the wall.
Hello, dear.
Oh, Lord.
Help this one. Oh, Lord, help this one. Show them that you guys can flicker the lights, that they change color. Show us.
Flicker my lights.
Kiss my what? So,
I said,
Yeah.
flicker my lights.
there you go. See, they change colors. It's really cool. I was
Wow.
there when they did it.
I have some that changes colors, but well,
Like what?
Yeah, your underwear.
no.
Do you have a controller or do you use it on your phone?
The two-headed one, dear.
No, my phone changes color.
Wait, fight.
Yeah, but you can get LED lights now. You can do an app on your phone and do it on your phone.
Yeah, I was going to get the LED lights put round my room, but you know, I don't think I want to pay someone just to put them up.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Just put them around your body, Jerry Boy, when you go
Put
live.
them around my body and let them chiquitios. Let the chicks come and put them around my body.
The hell, Jerry Boy?
Sorry.
Are you okay?
He's been
Good
drinking.
boy.
He's been drinking.
Hey, how's it going? Shut up, man. I only drink a couple a night. Jesus, it's not.
Only a couple of nights.
Do you know what a couple is? Two.
A couple 2-4s.
Okay.
Josh, I think you need a couple.
Oh, and I need a couple. What's going on in the freaking parking lot? Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Oh, show.
Need
The
to get some
drivers-
strobe lights. You need to get some
The dri-
strobe lights in your truck there.
The drivers are getting younger and younger and more stupider and more daring.
Well, it depends on the female. The drivers are getting younger.
Well, that's the thing, Sean. The truck driving is a dying breed because we're getting old and we're dying. So
Hey, what
Well-
does Swift stand for?
If I was their age, I probably would have done the same shit. Well, inside the truck stop there, they're selling these projectors. You hook them to your laptop or what have you, and you shoot up against the screen, and you can make it as big as you want, and you can focus.
Oh, it sounds a bit like my sex life.
I'm getting to that right over there. As I was coming back,
Oh, here we
as I was
go.
coming back, right over there was these two young drivers. Got it shooting up against somebody else's trailer, watching it. You know, we're talking about maybe 18 to 20 feet wide. They got Pornhub playing. Got some porno playing. Everybody on the freaking highway driving by can see it because nobody's parked on that side.
wow.
That's crazy.
I was like, damn. I'm like, guys, how long did you think that was gonna last before somebody noticed?
Look at that. I watched that in Pornhub the other night. It's the same video.
Yeah, they
I'm
need
like,
to
dude,
upload,
is that your wife?
they need to upload new ones or the same ones the last 5 years on there.
Well, they
Oh,
hooked a laptop up to the damn thing and just shot. Was playing all kinds of crap on it. I feel sorry for the driver that was, they were using his trailer because they're all white, and he was asleep, wondering what the fuck y'all waking me up for. I was laughing my ass off. He didn't even know.
that's funny.
Somebody's watching porn on your trailer.
What? What did you say?
Right? What'd you say?
Eh?
Eh? Anybody know what Swift stands for?
What?
Anybody know what Swift stands for?
Swift?
No.
Yeah, Swift.
Oh, see what I fuck up today?
Yeah.
Well, it can't be that. It can't be see what I fucked up
All
today.
right.
It can see what I fucked today.
Yeah, no. Do you know what JB Hunt stands for?
No.
No, I'm not like that, but I got to go by what I've been told and heard so many times. It means Jim Bob hires unemployed nigga truckers.
Dang.
Oh wow.
What about Celadon?
Celadon, they folded.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone. They
Prime
left
means
everybody
please.
high and dry.
Yeah, please remember I mortgaged everything is what Prime means, but I got my title back in October, and I was doing the river dance, holding it, and walking right out the office, doing the river dance with it high in the air. My title. Yeah.
What happened to Knight? I heard Knight got bought out too, or went under.
The Swift bought them out.
Oh, Swift.
No, Swift bought them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Swift bought Central. I remember when they bought Central, them guys hated it. They hated to have Swift put on the side of their truck, and they quit. They went out other places.
Mm.
Yeah, half the companies told everybody 5 years ago. Half the companies you see today are going to be gone within the next 5 to 10 years.
Well, what do you think about that thing in
we all may be
California?
gone in the
What is it?
next 5 to
55
10
in
years.
California now?
Sean's
55 or
looking up
something?
stocks and Bitcoin.
Speed limit's
your
always been
Bitcoin?
55 in California.
Yeah, but you're gonna make everybody governed or something.
Everybody.
No, because then they won't be able to write tickets. That's how they make money,
Mm-hmm.
especially going down Grapevine.
But if you go down towards Morehead City, you're doing about 70 miles per hour.
Well, if you gear down and use the tards, you'll be all right. You just hang there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then Dre brakes going off.
Sure. Drive the truck. Don't let the truck drive you. So. That's what I
Has
say.
anybody ever seen
anytime
asshole wrapped in plastic?
What?
Has anybody ever seen asshole wrapped in plastic?
An asshole wrapped in plastic. No.
Yeah. Just get out your ID and look at it.
Oh.
John,
Yeah,
what
but
are you doing?
My brother used to drive for Celadon.
Oh, really?
And nobody bought them out. They let them go under, which I would have too. I would have just went after their contracts.
He had a heart attack on.
Although I probably would have bought. I would have bought the yard in Indianapolis that they got. They got a nice big yard in southern Indianapolis there.
Yep.
So how long is it before you go live, Mike G?
40 minutes. Yeah.
But you got people that are greedy and mismanage, and instead of taking care of business.
Yeah.
You know, taking care of your equipment. You know, you're going to go under. Yeah, it costs me a lot of money, but I have an emergency fund that I save every week. That's taken out of my settlement every week. And by the time I need to use it, hell, man, whatever I need done is covered. Just like when I had to have a brand new DPF filter put in. That was $5,000 right off the top, right there. Now the only thing I gotta do in the next couple of years is, have enough for an engine rebuild.
Yeah, that's 30 to 50 grand. Depends where you go.
Last I heard it was 12.
Depends where you go, like I said. So
There's a lot of wire and tire of them engines going down the mountains.
Yeah, the Peterbilt in Springfield, Missouri. They told me $12,000, but that was 3 months ago. It's probably gone up since then. They said all we do is we take your engine out and replace it with an identical engine that had already been rebuilt. That way you're not sitting around. They only take a few hours. So swap engines out. You wait, make it maybe a day, and you'll be back on the road. Versus 4 to 5 days waiting for them to take it apart, rebuild it, and put it back together.
Yeah, but then you're getting somebody else's engine. You don't know where it came from or whatever. Yeah, you get warranty and stuff, but
That's why they've been doing it for years. No one's complained.
the reason you're doing a bottom end or top end to make your motor last longer. Not some thunder outside. Thunder roll.
Oh,
That's why if I do get big on YouTube, I'm going to get my own commercials or whatever. I'll approach
like in
Homer Hogg.
YouTube. Oh, like in
I'll,
YouTube. Hey,
I'll
Sean
approach
Tuba.
I'll approach Homer Hogg from TA Petro. He's the advertising director of PTA Petro. I've known him for years
Oh,
because I pick on his commercials.
Sean Tuber's in the house.
Working on my reports. Just
Hey,
Damn
Sean, come up if you want.
Damn you, Sean! I had to go order a
working
pizza
on
because
his
you went to get
reports, he's
pizza today
just
too.
listening.
Like, man,
Hey,
pizza-
Josh. We'll holler at you later.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
All right. Bye, Savannah.
Bye, hon.
Oh, bye. Bye.
Bye, love you.
Do some advertising for Chevron, Rotella, and Mobile Delvac.
Yeah, you can. This live stream is sponsored by Chevron.
Sponsored by.
We'll gas you up.
Look, TA Petro, we got the best coffee on the road. These beans mean business. I'm wound and bound so tight as the spring arm on my tractor. I did that to Homer Hogg. You know, he goes, "You sound just like the guy." I'm like, "Yeah, I know it, but I pick on your commercial all the time." He thought it was funny. Like on Sirius XM 146, they would do the old pre-pass commercial. Pre-pass, blow-by-way stations, fly-by port of entry facilities. With a guy without pre-pass waits in line. Save time, save money. Dial 888-599-PASS. Try pre-pass for free. Dial 888-599-PASS. I got ideas for other ones. I got pre-ass and speed pass and sleazy pass. I made up those.
Easy pass. Wow.
Did you say
Yeah.
Prius?
Yeah, pre-ass is you if you're in like in Nevada or like at Bella's Hacienda or the Bunny Ranch or the Mustang Ranch, and you pull in, it scans it, and you got dibs before anybody else picks the next girl. That's what pre-ass is. Speed pass is you can go over the speed limit in a construction area, but you do it at your own risk. We'll just send you the ticket in the mail.
Yeah, I think a brothel is one place you don't want to go in. So, how's business today? Oh, I did about 20 guys already. Oh, next.
Yeah.
Well, not out there.
How's-
Not unless you're rich. You're not going to go in the Bunny Ranch or the Mustang Ranch with less than $1,000.
Yeah, that's what it'd be like, mate. Gee, you get in the brothel and say, "How's business?" Well, you know, it's been up and down.
Up and down.
You see that and you go to any of the others out in the desert, it's 500. And I'm like,
Yeah.
do you realize what economy that you're in? I said, I know the math. You should be paying me. There are more of you than there are males in this
Yeah,
world.
but you get a free shower and you get sometimes a lunch for that.
Well, at the Bunny Ranch, they got a good steak there. They got a good restaurant.
I was going to Reno one day, going westbound to California, and I was like, listening to my radio. Hey, come on, stop in here. You get a free shower and a meal and whatever, and pick any girl you want. Come on back.
Yeah. There are two menus. The one menu for the girls is pink, and the other regular menu is for the food.
Oh,
What, they have a menu for the girl? What kind of menu?
Sean's talking by experience, I think. What's happening?
Oh,
I've been there. I doesn't mean I partake. I paid for one of my students as a gift once, as a graduation
I'd like
gift.
to take the
For a
female menu,
student.
and
Oh
I'll
my
have a
God.
cheeseburger.
Yeah, he wanted to have sex with an Asian girl. He never had one before. He's a black dude. He lives in Inkster, Detroit. Not anymore. But he liked it. He come back and told me, man, I appreciate that. He goes, I only had one complaint. She wouldn't let me hit it from the back.
Oh my Lord.
Her name wasn't Backdoor Sally. Come on.
No. Hitting it from the back. Doggy style's out what they call it.
Yeah. Give it. Yeah. Well, we won't go there. We don't want to shit, Chip. Come on, folks.
What girl doesn't want doggy style? Then she doesn't have to look at your ass.
No.
Yeah.
Not an Asian girl with a Westerner. No. They like their intestines to remain where they are.
I've done a few girls in my day. Asian girls from behind, so doggy style.
Oh wow, Mike! Really?
Yeah.
Ain't we all?
Then you're going along. Then you're singing "Smack That," smack that.
But
Smack that.
You see where,
right, Josh?
if you're in the hood where Antonio is from, it's called hitting it from the back, is what they called it.
Hitting it from the back. No.
Well, I'm not from the hood. I'm from the igloo up here in Canada.
I'm sure you like that song, "Baby Got Back," right? Well, that's where it all started.
Number one, hitting it from the back.
That's right.
All
right, Mr. Joshua, I'm gonna jump down. I'll do my live in about 30 minutes. So.
All right, sounds good.
I gotta find a nice shirt to wear. I'm here, sitting here, just in shorts. So.
Did we run all the beignets off already?
No, it's just Sammy Chavez off though, which is bad.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later. If you guys want to come up later, I'll be live. So.
All right.
See you guys.
Okay.
See you, Mike G.
Bye-bye. Okay, Mike G. You take care of my
driver. I'm surprised the bullshit didn't get worse. When you got two over the road truckers in the same area, the bullshit stacks up pretty quickly. But it didn't with Mike G. You get 3. Oh my God. There, you got a mess on your hands.
So, Sean, what we did yesterday with you, remember? So, on our way to the TA gas station, our car was doing this, like wiggling.
Really?
While we were driving, getting there on I-40 West, and it started going like this. Everything was shaking in my car. So
maybe off balance tire, mud in the tire, or
we had to get rid of an old tire and buy a new one today. You were a lifesaver.
Oh, okay. Because I tell you, man, down in the South, if it does that, you probably got mud in the tires, what they say. And then there's, some of the weights may fell off to balance it. You can throw your balance off.
But we appreciate that.
Sure.
That's a must. It was a must-have. We had to use the money for that. So, but we're all good for our car now. It's fine. It doesn't wiggle or anything. Because when you put new tires, because they said it was kind of like maybe off balance ish, like a wear and tear. So it was, obviously. And we went there today. You heard of Discount Tire? They only work on tires and rims and licky from the back. So,
do they still do retreads? That's pretty popular in the South. I don't know if they do it anymore.
I'm not sure what that is.
They retread a tire, just like they do our trailer tires. They just retread them.
Okay.
And when they blow, man, they blow to pieces. That's why you got long gators in the middle of the road sometimes when one blows. Because some of them are faulty, but they've gotten really good at them. But I don't know if they still do them for cars anymore.
I'm not sure. But we appreciate that. And that went to a needful thing. So. So I guess next week we'll help out. I'm kidding.
It's all about helping each other. It really is.
Sean, that was just, nobody would go out of the way to do that.
I would go out of the way to do it anytime. Because that's just
Yeah, but
the
not the
person.
amount that Sarah did. I don't know.
Well, how do you know?
Maybe you will.
How do
I
you?
don't know.
You don't know me. You only know me like, I don't know.
So people were asking for me because I didn't know half her people in there.
No, they were asking for Mrs. Doubtfire. Where's Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah, but nobody showed up to the damn live stream. Everybody, a few people came in, but they left.
I mean,
Well, because she had
yeah.
a 3-hour one yesterday, I guess, and I was there. I didn't hop on, but I was in the chat. She
There's
wasn't doing
different things.
StreamYard. She was doing regular anus, YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I mean, my StreamYard has been playing up, but I'm using a different browser right now, and it's working fine.
You know the disease MS?
What?
The disease MS. Multiple
Muscular sclerosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it monkey scrotum.
That's not funny, man. Come on, there's people suffering, man.
Right, but it's a Family Guy thing. You have to watch it.
Yeah, I know what Family Guy.
Hey, shit, my mom's got Alzheimer's, and when I visit her and some telemarketer calls, I'm just like, hold on a minute. And I hand my mom the phone. She thinks she's talking to her long-lost cousin that had been dead for 30 years. They'll never call back. I hate those damn telemarketers.
They were on the phone speaking for ages. Said,
He says, yeah, hold on.
I'm getting popcorn and I'm going to do this.
And I give the phone to my mom. That was my brother's idea. My brother goes, I do that all the time. Every time a telemarketer calls, I answer. I hand it to mom.
Yeah, I don't understand what this monkey spot
As long as they don't
is.
try to scam her, that's always good.
Well, Mom, you can't scam my mom. My mom don't, she doesn't know any numbers or her bank account or anything. My brother controls all that.
Give us your 3 numbers of your last bank account card, dear.
Fuck, my mom don't even remember her social security number. Even with Alzheimer's, she don't remember her social security number. Are you kidding? She ain't gonna remember shit.
I watch these people that try to catch out these scammers on YouTube. Kit Boga, a lot of scammer payback, and man, these are really low end scumbags.
You know.
Yeah, I know. No, but
I had a thought. I shouldn't say it. I'm not going to.
No, if it's
Go ahead.
Is it legal?
It depends on how you look at it. Because it can be looked at many different ways.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm done with my 34-hour reset, but I know I ain't going to get nothing until the morning, so that's why I'm screwing around.
Oh, wow.
You blow it too hard, you're knocking out the other end.
You blow it too hard, you're going to fart through your ass.
Oh, sometimes that's why I use those mechanical rags for snot rags, because they're strong, and no matter how hard you blow, you won't go through them. There was one time I had a nasty cold, and I blew my nose so hard the bunch came out, and I thought I was holding brains in my hand. Oh my god!
But have you ever passed one out through the ass cheeks?
No. It's terrible.
Some people, if you blow it too hard, it might go right out the other end or something.
Oh my god! I didn't mean to do that.
That has happened when I've got when I had got salmonella poisoning. You're sitting on the toilet at the same time you're throwing up in the face bowl, and that's pretty bad.
God. Oh my god!
Yeah, some of my friends get so damn drunk, they're taking a dump in the face bowl and throwing up in the toilet.
Oh my lord!
You know what Sean Tupper said? Because we're going to meet up with him. He's like, Josh, a lot of times when you're in our stream, you always have to rip ass. Try not to do that in my car when we meet up.
Yeah, especially when you follow through.
I'm surprised that you do it that hard. You got a good microphone if it picks it up. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
I hate this light up here. Because people say I look stoned or I look like Jack Nicholson. Because of that light shining straight down on me.
There's actually a Jack Nicholson impersonator that doesn't even sound like him, but he tries his best. He wears his hair like he does when he's upset, just kind of flares out. But he's, you'll find him on the Reels section of Facebook if you check him out on the Reels, Jack Nicholson something.
Oh no, I don't use Facebook. It's probably like
But he does all right. It's not the best, but he looks exactly like him now.
I mean, it's like it's like when you go to no, I'm not gonna say it.
So Sean, you liked Police Academy, didn't you? You liked it all?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to try to find the box set of them.
I have the box set, and I had Michael Winslow Jones. I had him sign it.
Wow. Oh man, you should have everybody sign it.
I'm bringing it with me.
Bobcat. No, Bobcat rolling the boat. That was hilarious.
We're doing a Police Academy group meetup, is what it looks like. For
Big
those
Bobcat.
Yeah, G.W. Bailey, who played Harris, he knows Bobcat personally.
Yeah, invite a bunch of Chinese people with a model of a city and have Bobcat dress up as Godzilla. That was hilarious. Somebody threw a cigar in his mouth. That was hilarious.
So I found out that Callahan, do you remember the blonde chick with the big rack?
Oh, who could forget?
She's letting us stay with her, but in a different part of the building that she's at.
Yeah.
She's watching out for us while we're there.
I wish they'd bring it back.
They were trying to do part 8, but everybody kept dying and stuff. It's not funny. Everybody kept croaking.
How many people died?
Okay, so we lost Tackleberry, we lost Hooks, we lost Hightower, we lost
Lassard. Oh man, I didn't know about that.
Lassard's gone. Mauser, he's gone.
Jesus, that's half the crew.
Basically. All there's left is Proctor, Harris, Callahan, Mahoney, Jones, Fackler, Sweet Chuck, and what else? Who else? Matt McCoy.
You know what I think would be big? Since they lost that many people, they ought to do a crossover with the Police Academy with Reno 911.
Huh.
That would be interesting. Like a border dispute type thing,
Yeah. If you're interested, Mahoney and Jones did a movie together with Hooks a couple years back before she passed. It's called Lava Lanchula.
Never had that.
Volcano Spiders. It's really stupid, but it's cheesy. It's CGI stuff. But if you want to hear Jones do his magical work, he doesn't do a lot of it, but you can catch it. It'll make you poop.
Well.
But it's called Lava Lanchula. They made 2 of them.
Okay. I can't remember the actor's name, but I know he was in Police Academy, and you mentioned his name. This actor was also the security guard in the movie The Mannequin. and he had his dog called Rambo.
Harris.
That's the same guy.
That's G.W. Bailey. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He played Harris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same guy.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
The funny
Go
part
screw
is,
your dog.
yeah. The funny part is in Police Academy, it was funny. They were all, Harris and the chief and Lassard were all in the same office. And the chief comes in and wants to tell both of them that, we're going to show these recruits something different here, Lassard, and just telling them off and stuff. And he's like, Lassard? Yes, chief. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, as clear as glass, chief, and after the chief was leaving the office, Harris was like, I think I understand, sir. He's like, I'm sure you do, Lieutenant Harris. I'm sure you do. I think I understand, sir. That's what he said. And they were all kiss asses, all of them in those movies.
Yeah.
So.
Which one was Citizens on Patrol? Was that part 5?
4.
It's part 4. Okay.
That was hilarious. Have you seen? Look up on YouTube the courtroom scene when Harris bends over and Jones makes a loud courtroom fart noise. Oh my goodness! Repeat that 6 or 7 times. You will piss. My wife gets a kick out of it every time she hears it. No way. And it's like, yeah, it was loud and echoey. And then you hear everybody up at the court, at the where the judge is up front. And as soon as Jones does that to Harris, because Harris goes to the judge, he's like, Your Honor, look at these list of complaints. And I quote you directly, sir, when I say, and then you hear Jones do a fart noise as he bends over on the desk, just perfect timing. And then you see all the other people going like coughing and going like this, and and then they leave the courtroom, and then David Spade says, excuse me, sir, you're not gonna kill us with one of your bodily functions now, are you? And he's like, he tells Mahoney, because Mahoney was with David Spade's character. He played Tony Hawk's character, skateboarder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
David Spade was like the skateboarder. He was Tony Hawk's character, stunt person. David Spade was the character. But Harris told David Spade and his friend, the other skateboarder, he said, Mahoney, I hope you keep these 2 little buttwads out of my academy. So, and then Proctor was kissing Harris's ass down the steps, and Proctor says, Geez, sir, I thought you only got contempt of court for opening your mouth. But Jones made the fart noise when Harris. You can find that on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Police Academy 4 courtroom scene. So, it's funny.
Yeah, like Armed and Dangerous with John Candy.
Oh, yeah, I remember that movie.
I got all of John Candy's movies except for a couple. I don't have Cool Runnings.
Oh, that's a good
And
movie.
I think there's this other one I can't remember, but I got all of his movies.
Canadian Bacon.
Yep. That was the last one that was released. But the last movie he filmed, he died during the filming of it. They got it almost complete, was Wagons East.
Wagons East, yes. They said he was eating a turkey in his trailer and he had a heart attack.
What?
He had a full turkey for himself during takes. He had a heart attack after a scene.
Yeah, he had an eating issue.
Yeah, and he
always
too.
Yeah, he always tried to get it under control, but yeah, they told him that he could polish off a whole turkey. But the guy that played Debo in Friday, they were in the movie Armed and Dangerous together, and he said who John Candy was. He goes, I wouldn't work with anybody else besides him. I'd love to work for John Candy. He would always buy dinner, drinks, and then for everybody. He did this one movie where he was a cop. What is that? Only the Lonely.
Yeah.
The woman that played his mom, he idolized her growing up. and they got John Candy this big trailer to stay in, real nice one, while filming, and they didn't give her anything, and he gave up that trailer for her, that played as his mom in the movie.
Yeah.
He said she's a bigger star than I am, and he was like, "That's John Candy." John Candy was a wonderful guy. I wish I would have met him.
Yeah.
Him and Robin Williams. I got robbed of both of them.
Yeah. They're both good people. It's been like 30 or 40 years for John Candy's death. 50. I don't know. 94.
He died.
was
He died at 58 years, 56, 56, 57, 58 years old, right around in there.
Yeah. It was in 94.
But he had gotten it under control a few times, and he was dropping weight, and then he would regress. It was like an alcoholic. He'd go to rehab, get fixed, and then regress. It's sad. With
Now
John
his-
Candy,
Yeah, his daughter, John Candy's daughter, I forgot her first name, but
Jennifer,
yeah, she is doing a talk show now for actors.
really, yeah. When you see Jennifer smile, she got the same smile as her dad. You see her dad in her a bit.
And she's kind of chubby too, so.
But the son is starting to look a lot like him. He had a son and a daughter.
You know the Uncle Buck house that he was visiting, the brother's house, Uncle Buck?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That house still exists till this day, but it's run down. And the bank won't even purchase it.
Well, it's in Hensdale. It's a rich suburb of Chicago. It's called Hensdale. We lived there once. You had to have at least make over $100,000 to live in that neighborhood. Now it's probably a lot more than that.
Yeah. Are you a fan of the Chicago Med, Fire, and PD?
Never seen it.
It's on NBC on Wednesday nights. The new season's at the end of September.
Yeah, I don't get to watch that. The only seasons I keep up with is Walking Dead and Fear of the Walking Dead and that show.
So I have actually visited two of those locations, the actual firehouse and the actual PD station that they converse at. I've actually been there.
Didn't he make a mess up of the Ghostbuster movie, the last one? It was an absolute terrible movie.
Oh, the one with the kids?
Yeah, there's mixed emotions on that one. Me, I'm like, yeah, it's
I haven't seen that
next
one
generation.
yet, but I heard Bill Murray and Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd made an appearance. They had cameos.
Yeah, they were all in it, but it was total. Yeah, I would waste your time watching it.
Well, they also made an all-female cast, and I thought that was just dumb.
Oh, that was stupid, that movie. That was absolute dog doo-doo.
Yeah, they figured out that there's some things you just can't make a sequel of or go past where they finally made it. Like Bill and Ted's, I was glad to see a third movie, but it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Because they're older.
It's like a Nightmare on Elm Street. They remade that first one by I can't remember his name.
But it won't work without Robert Englund.
Yeah.
They discovered that's why they didn't make another one, because they know that Freddy Krueger can only be played by Robert Englund.
He's got the laugh. He's got the body functions. That's him. That's his role.
I think the new one was James L. something. Hayes something.
I like Jason versus Freddy. That was actually really
they brought him back for that. They brought him back for that.
Yeah,
Freddy versus Jason.
He said that was his last one. So.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what Nightmare? I like that.
I'm more of a Jason Voorhees fan than anything else.
I like the Freddy versus Jason movie. I liked that. It was quite good.
What about Jason X, where he ends up in space? He was frozen.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I've never seen it, and I don't want to watch it. It's just.
But it was action packed. I mean, the character was good. I don't even know who played that. Was that Kane Hodder?
It's getting stupid at that stage.
Yeah. I wonder did Kane Hodder play that character again?
Well, I don't know, but it just gets a bit stupid when they start making things in space, and I think Sean's frozen.
No,
It's a good movie. There's a good movie, Frozen.
Yeah.
let it go, let it go.
Let it go. That reminds me of fart jokes.
Yeah, well, go to Mr. Methane from England. He can fart on
Yeah,
command.
I know. Yeah,
He's laying
I
on
know,
this
I know.
bench and he's doing "Let It Go," "Let It Go." He'd be farting. Yeah, he can fart on
Yeah,
command. He's
A
a
friend,
used
a
to
professional.
go
friend of mine
that.
said I do that too. I would be laughing all of a sudden. It's like, what?
But the thing is, he used to put powder down there, so it
Oh,
didn't
Jerry Boy, you know
smell.
Mr. Methane?
Yeah, he used to
Yeah,
go on a radio show. James
yeah,
Whale.
he was perfect doing the Blue Danube.
Yeah, and he used to
He,
put powder
yeah, he was on Britain
down
Got
there.
Talent with Simon
Yeah,
and whatever that guy other guy's name is that's real popular. But they
Howie
all
Mandel.
zonked him right. No, it wasn't Howie Mandel. This is Britain Got Talent.
yeah,
Pierce Morgan. Pierce Morgan didn't
yeah,
zonk him because he wanted to make Simon watch it,
yeah.
and he got to the end and he blew all the air out, and I'm like, oh man, that must have been a rim shot.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's been around since the 80s, believe it or not. He's done that since the 80s.
Yeah, he was on some big shows. Robin Williams brought him from England to be on Comic Relief a couple of times, and they
Yeah.
put him in the same room as Bobcat Goldthwait, and they opened the door. Bobcat's like, oh god damn, he's getting out of here. Bobcat was hilarious. And there's Mr. Methane. They put him in the same room together. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. No, I used to be in a lot radio shows in the UK.
Yeah, but that was a big thing every year. It was for the homeless, Comic Relief. But when Robin Williams passed, they all lost interest and don't do it anymore because the mainstays were Robin Williams, Whoopi Goldberg, and Billy Crystal, and Bobcat Goldthwait.
See, that's the thing, though. You see these people dying that you grew up watching, and you're thinking, well, it's going to have to be someday. And I don't. I mean, you kind of feel sad.
Yeah.
It's like it's going to happen to everyone.
Mm-hmm. But I tell everybody this: there were a lot of times when Robin Williams was doing. If you watch the old films of Comic Relief, nobody could keep up with Robin Williams. They could, he'd ad lib half the shit he would say, and none of them could keep up with him. And that's why I tell everybody he was the funniest man that would ever live.
Yeah, it's a bit like it's a bit like Mark and Mindy. He was high in drugs all the time.
Yeah, that's when he was hanging around with John Belushi. But John Belushi helped him get famous because he was just performing in nightclubs, and John Belushi was heckling him. And Robin finally fired back at him, and he was like, "That was good." And then he talked to Robin after the show and told him who he was because he didn't know who he was at the time. I remember Robin doing the interview about this. He goes, "Me and him became friends ever since," and that's what helped me get that last part on Mork and Mindy. And they were thinking about not signing him, but Robin Williams went into the interview, did this whole 5-minute spiel, didn't let anybody talk, and then walked right out when he was done. And they said, "Bring him back."
Yeah, I remember all that. Well, I mean, I was young at the time. Nano. No, it was good. It was good.
They had this guy that they did a story of Robin Williams, of his life, when he got into Mork and Mindy and when the show ended and what happened. Whoever that guy was that played as Robin Williams really did his homework. I mean, he looked and sounded and acted everything just like Robin. I'd like
Oh,
to
was
know who
that a
that actor
movie?
is. It
Was
was a
that a
ready
movie?
made for TV. It was a ready made for TV movie. It wasn't in the theaters.
All
And
right.
NBC did it. NBC did another one like that for the Stooges that I'm wanting to get my hands on too.
Oh.
And it
That'd
was
be good to
excellent.
see.
Those guys
That'd
had
be
me
good.
convinced. But when they did the
Yeah.
Stooges movie, they didn't use those guys. And I'm like, why not? They were excellent.
That'd be good to see.
Because those individuals either did their homework or they were fans or both
Yeah.
to be that good.
Yeah, I like
Huh?
the newest Stooges movie. That was actually really good.
But the one that they did, the NBC did a ready-made for movie. It was the story of the Stooges when they first started with Ted Healy, and it was a long show. It showed them throughout the history, all the way up until they started doing conventions. You know, while they were in their 60s. You know that. You know, um, Curly Joe Dorita was playing Curly's part, but Curly Joe Dorita was not in any of the shorts. They went back to do live shows, and he's the one that did it. He never was on any of the shorts that they filmed. They didn't film any after when they stopped making shorts. They started doing theater work again, and Curly Joe Dorita replaced Joe Besser.
I didn't like that one character that played Curly's part, the one that acted like he was sweet.
In the movie,
No, in the shorts when he played when he always slapped Mo. Don't do that.
that's Joe Besser.
Joe what? Oh.
It's the same voice they used for Jabberjaw cartoon.
I don't know. I never watched.
But the thing is he was a holdout. That's why Mo was never allowed to hit him. You never saw Joe Besser get slapped because it was in his contract, and Mo hated it because we got two Stooges and a holdout.
I was watching every Saturday night. They're on from for 3 hours, 6 to 8, and Mo was asking for Larry's. Give me a hand, and Larry's like, which one? He's like, am I gonna have a problem with you too? And
His name is Bradley. He's on YouTube, and he goes by Curly G. And I talked to him. That's Curly's grandson, and he is so much like his grandfather. It is scary. And I asked him. I said, "Are you doing any conventions?" Because he's got other people filling in the roles of Mo and Larry and Shemp and all that. Shemp's granddaughter is involved in it too. And I said, hey, if you're ever in a convention, let me know. I want in on the pie fight because I've always wanted to get a pie from Mo.
yeah,
Not too many people in the world could say that.
okay. So Curly's grandson and then Shemp's daughter, correct? So
Shemp's
Mo,
granddaughter.
Yeah, Mo, Curly, and Shemp are all brothers.
Yeah.
So that
there was a fourth brother, but he was never involved. He was the oldest.
I thought Shemp was the oldest.
No. I can't remember his name. There was the fourth brother. He was the older one. Then there was Shemp. Then there was Mo. Then there was they called him Babe because he was the youngest, and his name was Jerry, which is Curly.
Yeah, Jerry. What was his last name? Oh, yeah,
Howard.
Howard. That's right. Yeah, Jerry Curly Howard. Something. Jerome. That was his name. Jerome.
Yeah,
Howard.
Jerome. Yeah, they called him Jerry, but I like that. There's always these men have been dead for years. Curly died back in 1956, and yet they still live on. It is interesting. My nephew was playing Batman Asylum on the video game Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
And the Joker gets over the intercom and says, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, I lost it. That's a reference to the Three Stooges. Because they did an episode where they were doctors, and you heard that over the intercom. Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard.
They were trying to get rid of all the noise on it. Like, there was like, what do you need? What do you want? There's a patient in room 105. There's a patient in room 62. There's a patient over there. and they all trying bikes and everything to get up to their little race cars.
Yeah. Well, the guy admin of the hospital asked him, "How did you find the patient in 62 under the bed? How'd you find that patient in 64 up on a chandelier? What'd you do for him? Nothing. What did he ever do for us? What do you think you're working here for?"
For duty and humanity. Yeah.
And the glass doorway, when they shut the door, the glass breaks every time.
And when Larry and Mo went into the office and closed the door, Curly got he ran right into it, fell back, and he's doing that, and he gets in there. They do their thing. They all leave. Curly slams the door. It keeps breaking. The guy keeps having to repair it, and it's just like they hop to the door when it's broken. So.
I have all the Three Stooges volumes. It's every short they ever did. Now, if you want to see the Stooges in another way, stop looking at the obvious and look at another character and just focus on that character and ignore what you've been looking at for years. I'd watch the reactions from, whatever Curly or Larry are doing and not Mo when he's talking or doing whatever. Some of the facial expressions that Larry is doing is just totally hilarious.
They were dressing up as women. They were hiding from a guy that was after them. And they all three at a time. And Larry says, they were doing pig Latin. Irse, ace, and they come out. They said, "Oh, a man. How lovely," and
that was Larry that said that. Ooh, a man.
Ooh, a man. Yeah. And Mo comes up to him and says, "Hey, tall and handsome," and stuff like that. And Larry goes, "Oh, I'm going to tell mommy on you." And
father on you.
Yeah, father on you. And then Mo goes right on the forehead right there. And
I like that he was introducing him, and Curly goes, "And this is my mother." And he smacks Curly and he goes, "Oh."
And the guy asked, "Did you see 3 guys come through here?" "Oh, no," or something. There was another one there where they were fixing a plane inside a hangar, and all 3 were flying. They took it up, and the joystick broke off, and he dropped that out. He's like, "Well, we don't need this," and then they end up hanging out inside the cockpit for a minute, and yeah, I know. And let's see. And then Larry gets on him again. "Are you 2 going steady?" Because Mo and Curly are trying to hug and everything like that, trying to stay alive. And Larry's like, "Are you 2 going steady?" And Mo's like, just right up there on the face, and that was it. And then they fall and drop into a.
I like that when they were trying to fix the hole in the boat. And they're putting a piece of board up, and they're starting to nail it in there. And Mo is sitting in the boat right where they're putting it in. And all of a sudden, he's going, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" And he pulls his foot up because the nail was going through his foot that they were hammering. He goes, "Hey, fellas, you got a hammer?" "Yeah, right here." He grabs the hammer and goes, ding, ding, hits them both on the forehead. He goes, "I'm going to murder you all."
So there's another one where they're in a science lab of some kind, and they're trying to clean up the place, show niceness to the guy that lives there, and Curly's picking up a broom. Mo steps on it, Curly yanks, and he slips back and falls, and he lands into something that looked like a Indian's feather hat thing, and he's wearing the band with the feathers hanging out. Mo gets up, Curly looks at him, he goes, "Look," and he's like, and then Mo goes, "No, whoa, 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 whoa," just slaps him again. It's like, and then he gets up to him and does the chicken wing hands on hips to him.
Yeah. Do you remember when they did the one where they were college professors and they're wearing the cap and gown?
The ABC.
Yeah, it's called Swinging the Alphabet. B-A, B, 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 B-I, Bicky, Bye, B-O, Bo, Bicky, Bye, O. I know the whole song, too. But Curly, he goes to the girl in front and goes, "Say, meet me in the gymnasium when we're done. Or meet me in the gymnasium next to the dumbbells. You'll know me. I got a hat." That was hilarious.
Yeah. Those are like, I like how they do the courtroom one in the front, like with the bird.
Oh yeah.
Come here,
Mm-hmm.
Polly, Polly, Polly. Come here, Polly, Polly, Polly. You know, and he
I
bites
think
him. You know, and they use
take
the
off your
water
hat.
hose.
Now raise your right hand.
Please take off your hat. Now, and then what did they tell him? Like, grab a seat or
What do you want me to do with it? Sit down. And he sits down. And he falls back. Mo and Larry go over there and help him up. He goes, "This ain't Clancy's pool room." And he smacks him on the forehead.
yeah. Then they played tic tac toe on the guy that stands up in front of him while they're sitting down at the bench.
Yeah, they were playing it on his seat, and it was the prosecuting attorney. Filipinos will like the Three Stooges because they like slapstick comedy over there in the Philippines. I learned that.
Yeah, I have a few black guy friends that like to. They start shitting on themselves. Oh, no way! I said, yeah, that's what they do. This is funny. His whole, both his titties were moving when he was bouncing, laughing. I mean, he enjoyed that stuff. And then I took him to go see Jones for the first time on stage doing his comedy stuff. Larville Jones. He's like, no way, that's him. I said, in the flesh. I had free tickets to his show all the time because I knew his wife. She was taking care of things.
Everybody.
There is one comedian I'm glad I got to meet before he died, and that was Tim Wilson. Tim Wilson is somebody that should have been a lot bigger than what he was.
Was that the guy from Back to the Future that played Biff?
No, he wasn't in any movies. If it wasn't for Tim Wilson, that's why you hardly ever hear Larry the Cable Guy anymore, because he used Tim Wilson's writings. Tim Wilson wrote for Larry the Cable Guy.
So he ripped it off him, I guess.
No, he got paid for it, but had it been for Tim Wilson, Larry the Cable Guy wouldn't be nothing. But Tim Wilson made Larry the Cable Guy. Tim Wilson's famous for writing a lot of funny songs.
Okay.
And he was an excellent comedian.
Yeah, I have a friend named Titties, and I took him to go see Jones, and he just was beyond himself. He's like, I actually shook his hand. I said, don't get all hard about it. It's fine. We'll see him again sometime.
Titties, don't get all hard about it.
Yeah, I'd said that to him. I said, Titties, it's just another person, but he's like, you'll never see the money he's got in his pants. But, but can you believe this? I looked all the cast members up, and their net worths are not even, like, Mahoney was the top earner. Mahoney did more movies. But he was the only one that made, like, $12 million, 15, 20, something like that. Everybody else was making less than $5 million.
It's only money.
John.
Yeah, anybody could become real famous. Anybody.
Yeah, it's just the money.
You know, right space at the right place at the right time.
Right.
But I do know this: Hollywood needs to come up with some new stories and stop remaking of a remake of a remake like they keep doing Batman. I'm sick of it.
Hi, I'm Batman.
Yeah, I didn't.
How many times are they gonna fucking remake that?
I don't like Christian Bale. I never liked him. He's not the right Batman. I thought Val Kilmer was good. I thought Michael Keaton was the best.
Oh, he was the best, definitely.
But I had a better person that he fit the classic character of Batman and Bruce Wayne. But a lot of people didn't think it was a good idea because I remember when they were first announced that they were going to make Batman the movie with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson and all that. I said that the best person for the part would have been Steven Seagal because he looked the part.
What about Robin Williams as Batman? Hello, would you mind putting that cigarette out?
They wanted him to play as the Riddler, but he was making Mrs. He was making Mrs. Doubtfire at the time, and he said, "Give that part to Jim Carrey." The Riddler. He was supposed to play the Riddler, but he gave it to Jim Carrey. He told him to give it to Jim Carrey because he was filming Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, I don't think Jim Carrey was that good. I think Jim.
He was excellent.
Yeah, he was.
No,
he
I
was.
don't think it was. I think it was.
Him and Tommy Lee were great together.
Well, I just get a difference of opinion. I'm sorry.
Batman, you say? Batman? Who dare knows the Batman?
I like that. Jim Carrey was like, he first met Two-Face, and he was explaining to him, he goes, "This is so you, and yet so you." And he was talking about, he's two-sided on everything. One side of the room was black, the other side was white, And then he gets done with that whole spiel, and all of a sudden Tommy Lee shoots around in the ceiling and goes, "What's your idea, big boy?" He goes, and he holds the gun to his face. He goes, "Let's see if you bleed green."
That's
not going to heal if you don't stop picking.
I like Tommy Lee Jones. He's an excellent actor. I like him. Especially in...
He did a good porn thing, with, Pamela. Great movie. Enjoyed it. Sorry.
Did you watch it with your pants off?
No, I couldn't even see it. It was that bad quality.
But before they came out with the first Batman movie with Jack Nicholson, we were naming off left field, and I had it right. Long before they had the idea, I always knew Danny DeVito was going to play the Penguin. He was the best person for the part, and they did, and it worked out great. I like that. He sees Catwoman laying down on the bed. He goes, "There's somebody here to see you." He was like, takes his top hat off. Just the pussy I've been looking for. That was classic.
She was hot then. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer has a twin sister who does porn.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that. What?
Last name is Pfeiffer. You could probably look it up. I don't know.
No, I know. I don't know. I'm sorry. No. Why did you say I know?
But yeah, and then Christopher Walken was in there. He was in that one. Both of them, I believe. No, the second one.
Christopher Walken, yeah, he was in the second one. He's the one that brought Oswald in to run for mayor.
Yeah. There's one actually funny scene in that second Batman when they're having the meeting up in the room, and Michael Keaton leaves his coat on the chair because they're walking around talking about stuff, and as they're leaving, I think what's her name? The chick that he was involved with.
She played Catwoman. I can't remember her name.
Not her. Yeah, her. Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, it wasn't Michelle Pfeiffer, but a different girl. She also played in that movie, Witches of Eastwick. She was one of the witches. I cannot remember her name.
Kim Basinger.
No. Not the witch.
He was in the first one. Kim Basinger was in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it might have been Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer was in the second one. Yeah.
Who's Dee Pfeiffer?
I don't know. I think that's probably her sister. I'm not sure.
There's a lot of Pfeiffers,
But yeah, as he was leaving the meeting room with Christopher, Michelle Pfeiffer's character said, "Aren't you going to get your coat?" He's like, "What? Oh, yeah. Because I love Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, and you can just see that character in Batman.
Beetlejuice.
They've been working on part 2 for a while now. I saw an interview with Michael Keaton recently. They've been working on part 2 to Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Jeffrey Jones, he was in Beetlejuice. He's all right. The tall redhead guy.
Listen,
let me just tell you a little Hollywood weird news there. Him and Pee Wee Herman are really, really, really good friends. Wink, wink. And they were at one of their homes in London together. Wink, wink. And I think what was reported was they were shooting dice together.
I don't know.
Like they were. That's what I heard. That's what I read. Well, they caught George Michael in the bathroom doing that. So,
man, George Michael could have had any broad he wants in the world, but he went gay, and I'm like, man, how do you do that?
Because it was careless with his whisper.
Well, he
I'm
wanted.
like, fuck,
Bad
man,
joke.
bring the women over here. Screw that. I'll take care of the women part. Fuck.
Yeah, he wanted more meat in his life. But but he's a good singer, though. I like him.
I'm
Of course, he died on
never
Christmas Day a few years back.
Who?
George Michael.
He did die?
Oh yeah,
I didn't
He's
know
been
that.
dead for years.
yeah. He was choking it. So, I'm not sure what happened. I think he did. I think he died naturally of something.
And as the old joke goes, he was careless with his
No.
whisper. Sorry, a joke.
Careless with his whisper.
Anyway, I'm
then,
going to go. I want to go. I'm going to go. I'm
Yeah.
going to check out Mike G for
Yeah.
a little bit because I'm not
Yeah,
staying up all night.
I'm gonna check out Darren's too.
No,
I'll
I'm
talk
not
to y'all
checking
later.
out that. No,
All right.
Dan can, wow, I'll be just disappearing. But hey, it's almost 2 hours you've got, so that's always good.
Yeah,
I don't feel bad because people are disappearing. I've got to show some love.
it's cool.
Don't feel it's all good. But hey, what was I going to say? I can't remember.
I love you, Jerry. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for being here.
Well, hey, no problem. No problem. You doing a live tomorrow? Like,
I gotta go give plasma and then go get an inspection on our car, but I should do one tomorrow afternoon, probably.
well, you can just let me know if you do a live. I've got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good stream. It's been enjoyable. But yeah, you take care, my friends. Stay safe and all that good stuff.
All right.
Take care, Maria.
She's in bed.
Oh, she's in bed.
Yeah.
Okay, take care, my friend,
All right.
and all that good stuff. And I will catch you next time.
All right.
Bye.
All right, folks. Anybody want to kill 4 minutes and come on up? Sean, you want to? 4 minutes? Maybe almost 3 minutes now? I'm going to probably call it a night in about 3 minutes. Anybody else want to come up? 2 minutes. Hope everybody has a great night.